In Yemen's rugged and barren countryside, people live in constant fear. Fear of what they call the killer planes or drones. In its secret fight against Al-Qaeda in Yemen, the United States has dramatically stepped up its use of drone strikes here. Abdul Jarrah's house was hit by a drone missile recently. This perhaps challenging the Obama administration's frequent assertion that they don't attack populated areas. Members of his family were downstairs at the time of the attack and luckily escaped unhurt. He keeps part of the missile in a bag.
We are not all Al-Qaeda. We are normal people, just struggling with life. We don't know why we were targeted.
With more than 40 strikes reported last year and at least a dozen this year, Yemen has become the second biggest front in America's drone warfare after Pakistan. Civilians have been caught in the crossfire, and in remote villages like this one, anger is rising against the United States. One morning last September, Karam Hizam's father-in-law, his wife and son stepped into a vehicle in their village in northern Yemen. They were heading to a nearby town along with many other villages, but the family never returned. The vehicle was hit by 2 drone missiles. Within seconds, 11 of the passengers were dead. Some of those who survived the attack, we are told, died in hospital later.
May tragedy strike them. They killed my relatives and destroyed our lives. My father-in-law was the family's only breadwinner. Life has never been the same for us again.
Haj Hussein's 17-year-old son Saddam was also killed in the same attack.
Sadness has engulfed our homes. My mother died of shock after my son was killed. My wife is also still depressed after the horrible attack.
This man has taken up the fight on behalf of Yemen's drone warfare victims. Abdurrahman Berman is a human rights activist and is campaigning against the drone attacks.
All parties in government and officials want to please the United States, so they have not been condemning the drone attacks, except one in which 14 people were killed.
As the US continues its drone attacks in Yemen, people here say all they have accomplished is causing destruction and fear among the people. They tell us stories of many tribesmen driven to join Al-Qaeda by anger at the frequent drone attacks. Mohammed Adu, Al Jazeera, in the village of Subul, northern Yemen.